Hey, HPCrazy is Dr. Pink, and they're gonna play a very cool, steady little chord lick with finger picking. A few tricks of mine, really cool. That's how it sounds. It's very easy to play from the chords. Therefore, we go to the close view. As I said, the chords are very easy. We have A5, open A string, second fret, G with A in the bass is just open strings, A, D, and G string. Move it up in the fifth, so that's very easy. Then C, normal C, move it up 2 frets. This is kind of a D sus, back to A5. So these are the chords. As I said, they're very easy, but what is really tricky, and that's why this is a sophisticated little riff. Is the finger picking technique and a little bit some gimmicks here, and to play them in the right rhythm, that's a little bit tricky because we have different techniques inside this riff. So we start here and so we started with the open, just the open strings here, A string, D string, G string. Then we make A5, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then with the finger picking, we take the bass note, the A. See, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And on the 4 we make the dead notes, these dead notes. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. See? And this is only possible with finger picking. There is, the movements are easy, but then that they come in the right timing is a little bit tricky. Needs some practice work. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and on 4 and we take the bass note again with the thumb here. So 1, 2, and 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then we have 1, 2. Now comes something tricky. 1, 2. There's and then we have 1, and then 2 on the one end. We have this pull off here of the A5. So 1, 2, and just the D and the G string. 1, 1, and then the bass. So the whole thing is 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then again, when in the fifth fret, we make this pull off again. You can also don't leave this away, this pull off here on the one end. If you think it's too much, then it sounds like this. 1, 2, and 1, 2. That could also be enough here. Then again, the clock on 4. And then we have normal C, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we have anticipate on 4 and A5 again. Clock on 2. And then again open on 3 end and 4 end. No, 2 end and 3 end. yeah, check the tabs. That's probably the best thing to do to really see how the rhythm works. Now let's play it with the beat again, or let's first slowly without the beat. 1, 2, 3. Now let me switch off the delay. Hold on. Oh, I cannot switch it off at the moment. Change the program because I have a new device here in the studio and I didn't install the option to switch off the delay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do it with the beat again. Then it sounds like this, tempo 95 fun. Chords are easy, but the rhythm a little bit shaky probably. It doesn't have to be exact like this. The main thing is just to keep it cool, keep it in the color of orange. Even it's cool, it's not blue. Some people think cool is blue, but cool can be blue, but it also can be orange. In this case it's orange and it's cool, and just relax and let it flow. I mean, you can even make it easier. Make it easy. For me, one point which is really essential is to have this 1, 2, 3, 4, this movement inside your playing, that it goes automatically. If you have to really count and see when these pops come, then you don't have any chance. So a first exercise to let it flow would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. See, now it's reduced. And it still sounds cool. To make it groovy, to be honest, I had some problems to write down the tabs, because for me, the playing like this just came out of the flow. And you don't have to play it exactly as I did. But what really helps, what helped me, is to keep this 2-4 feeling flowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel. See, now I reduced it to the, like, let's say the important points of this little riff. So you don't have to play it exactly as I did, because I would also not do it like this. I mean, for me, it's the biggest challenge in teaching or in playing is to make tabs of what I play, because I have a completely different type of playing. I try to get into the flow, and you get into the flow by getting in the 2-4 feeling. And then even you just improvise with these chords. Same thing, but different. 2, 3, 4. this case, you also have space left for little soloing stuff, which is cool too. But first, get the thing flowing on the 2/4 and concentrate on that. Probably try to express the coolness which you want to put in there, and then see what happens with your playing. I mean, the tabs, they might be a help for you to have the precise thing, but most of you, as I know from my experience in the normal teaching, most of you don't really care about tabs in the exact manner. That want to play it in the flow, and the flow which helps is keep the peak points of the riff is like this. This is C, D, A. These are the peak points, and then get it in the flow and take my riff as an example, and then just let it go and fly with Dr. Pink. Yeah. And that's basically what you can do on this little riff. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little sequence that you see again. That would have been all from me from Dr. Oh, probably I don't do that. Yeah, no, you already heard it. So do that and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also on Instagram, HPCrazy, and on Spotify. Follow me on Spotify. Just released a CD. Concert also get announced there. Yeah, and that's it. Bye.